Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and yes, I was muted for a few seconds. I'm good now. I am trying to undo a project. My daughter didn't want any more, so I'm going to reclaim the yarn and make a beanie. If I can find the tails. Aha, I found the tail. Good morning, Melissa G. Lisa, good morning. And Monique, good morning. Good morning, Tank and Marianne. Oh my goodness. Miss Mila. Miss Mila's on watch this morning for Marianne. Okay. Getting it. I wonder if this would be assistance. You love my square. Thank you, Melissa. Good morning, Tammys. Okay. We're undoing a thing here. So while I'm undoing it, I should mention that we are going to be doing, if I can find it, Miss Lisa H in the chat. We're going to be doing her beanie this morning. So I will put it, you know what I should do? I should pin it so that way you guys can go grab it. I'm going to pull my hair back. I don't like the way it looks this morning. It needs washed. All right, I'm going to go find her. Let's see. Ko-Fi. View. I want to go to it. Let's see. All right. Share. Yeah. But you have a picture on the thing on your Ko-Fi. Just take the picture from the Ko-Fi and put it in the pattern. There you go. And then you can just update the pattern. It's easy peasy. Picture on the document. I have to update. Yeah. Like having a hard time this morning. My brain. It's Monday, guys. My hair feels nasty this morning. It needs washed. Do not get up early enough for that. Where am I going here? Okay, live. All right. So I'm going to beanie pattern for today's Mad Hatta make. So go grab your pin message. Did it pin? I'll make sure the right one pinned because there we go. Okay, it did. Okay, we're good. I had a hair this morning when I was brushing it have a mind of its own. I said, all right, fine. You're being excommunicated from the head. Never coming back. So it was a little hair that was just, I couldn't get it to lay down with water, and it was like just curlicuing up. And I'm like, all right, I guess you're just going to vacate the premise. So it did. It no longer is a part of the hair family. Good morning, Sunita. Oh my gosh, I went through all that trouble to get you guys to test that pattern. I need to put it out there. I think it's good enough that I can go ahead and put it out there. I don't know why I keep dragging my feet on that one. Maybe because I keep forgetting about it until I see somebody that's tested it. I am right real quick. I guess I need to take that square thing off of there. Hold on. We're working on Lisa H's, what did you call your beanie again? Easy Ribs and Ridges. Easy Rib, I forgot what the name of it already. Ribs and Ridges. Ribs and Ridges beanie. There we go. Once I frog this out, well, once I get it started, then I'll be working on it because I'll just frog it as I make the beanie. All right, here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Cammie. Yeah, my hair's going to come back with 10 friends. That's right. It's catchy, Lisa. It's catchy. You did good. Don't be hard on yourself. All right, let's see. Ooh, I get the option to start with a magic ring. Starting off strong, Lisa. Starting off strong. All right, so we're gonna do or use stack single crochet. You're even stronger. Even stronger. I'm using a 5.5. I don't know what you recommend. Let's see. You recommended a 6mm hook with 4 weight. I'm gonna start with a 5.5. See what happens, because that's what I have. If it makes a slightly smaller beanie, that's okay. All right, and then 11 more double crochets. Gotcha. So, 2, 3. Should I switch to a 6? I can switch to a 6. Okay. I didn't get myself a drink. Oh no! I don't even have my water down here. I might have to run and get one. Well, hello, kitty cat. Well, you can walk over the papers, you know. Hold on. Or just lay down. She's like, meh. She looked at this pile of stuff right here and went, nah, I'm good. I'll just stay over here. I'll just lay down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to figure out what to do with my patterns that I have printed out. Because when I buy patterns, I go ahead and download them and print them. But then I have these massive piles of patterns all over the place. And then I go, maybe I just need, because I would like to keep them visually out, you know, like, yes, I can have them digitally and reprint them as I need them if I need to. But like, if I don't see them, I don't think about them, you know? So it's like, I have a ton of patterns on here, probably haven't printed out. So I don't know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so I've got my 11. Good morning, Andrew. By the way, Andrew, I have not gotten the bag out to the friend yet. I will finish. I got it to sew tails in, and I plan on doing that today. And then I will get the bag mailed off to to our friend. Hopefully she's doing okay. We haven't heard from her in a hot second, so. Let's do the call. Bag, 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 bag. Let's see if she joins us. I had a decent weekend. No complaints. I got to watch my kid play football yesterday. It was fun. He looked like a legit little, like, mini football player running around out there. It was so cute. Cute and awesome all at the same time. Good morning, Valerie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I always have to count backwards to see which stitch to join into. Always. Most of the time. All right, round 2. Going strong, Lisa. Giving me that option of that stack single crochet. I like it. So at the top of the chat, I have pinned Lisa's beanie pattern. If you guys have not purchased it, you can go click over there and grab it and whip up a beanie with me if you feel like it, for a gift or donation or whatever. All beanies that I make are pretty much going in a donation pile, and then I'm gonna divvy them up between Jeremy and K&K Crochet. K&K Crochet's Bumblebee Mountain Outreach that they have. So I've got the 2 charities that I'm going to be donating to. I need to do like a third pile and like donate to my own city somewhere. I don't know, maybe the Open Door Mission or something for them. You're lurking. I don't mind that at all. So next week, I might work on, depending if I don't finish it between now and then. Great rhythm and comes out with fantastic texture. I'm going to make a bigger blanket out of it for Stony Brook. Oh, that's so cool, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah, where's mine at? Did I leave it upstairs? I've been doing some cleaning and I have no clue where I put mine. I started on the purple area, the dark purple gradient. I think, oh, it's right here behind me. So this is what it looks like bigger. So I hope this looks okay. I think this blanket's going to be very scrappy, but that's okay. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. But that's what the dark purple looks like so far with it. Good morning, Jennifer. I see that people call you, are you the one that they call Red? Because of the name Redgate on there? I think so. I see people call it, like, they say hi to a Red. I'm guessing that's because of your last name. Or your part of your name there. Good morning, Frizzy! Man, you can see my beanie pattern. I got a pile of stuff right here. I used a bunch of stuff to weigh something down over the weekend. And my area is a mess. So I need to clean it. Fritzy, good morning. So, gonna grab the pattern. Yep, so her pattern is free technically. But I did make a donation to her for it, for her hard work. For all her amazing hard work, I gave her a little payment for the pattern. Because it's a pay what you want kind of thing with no minimum. So, but I made it. Yeah. So, there you go. So, round 2 is on the hook. So far, so good. Like I said, going strong on this pattern because I like I like what you put for the stack single crochet and all that jazz. All right, so then we have round 3. You do, let's see, you do your increase in the second. Okay, you do your increase at the end. So we do 1, oopsies. We do our stack single and then we do our increase in the next stitch. And it's much appreciated, yes. You are very welcome. All right, I am going to finish round 3 and then I'm going to run upstairs and grab my drink because I completely forgot. Y'all, 30 minutes beforehand does not give me enough time to do everything at my pace. I am so slow in the morning. I get up, my alarm goes off 99 times out of 100. I don't roll out of my bed until 30 minutes before I have to be on here. And then I need to get dressed, do all the things up here, make it look presentable, even though this morning I look like a hot mess. And I don't mean like looking good mess, like, oof. Hot mess express this morning. Get dressed, do my thing, do all my head stuff. Because I don't do makeup or anything. I just clean my eyeballs off. And then get some breakfast. And I grab a drink, come down here, start my life. So yeah, it's been a Monday morning. Well, it's been a normal morning because it's most mornings that way. So yeah, I'm making Lisa's beanie. Yeah. It's gonna look so awesome with this yarn. I'm literally frogging a project as I make this project. Hey, my daughter didn't want it anymore, so she gave me the yarn back, basically. So I am repurposing it. It didn't quite come out like it's cute. The project she made is cute. It just didn't quite come out even, if that makes sense. Like, it came out kind of wonky, and she never really wore it, so I am repurposing it. Good morning, Manuela. It's a little like sweater thing or little cardigan that she made herself. So, like I said, it just didn't came out kind of. I mean, she did a great job. It just came out a little wonky. But she's learning. So I'm just repurposing the yarn. Probably won't use much of this. Trust me, I have her permission because she cleaned her room out and got rid of this. She was going to throw it away. Literally, it was in the trash. So I pulled it out of the trash or the donate. I don't know which one it was in. So yeah. No, I had it in the donate. She had it in the trash or something like that. Your back is not happy. Well, don't make your back unhappy. That's just Melissa, that's just your back saying, no, don't do that today. Appointment this morning and found out just yesterday they will dilate my eyes, so Hubs is going to take me and then to work. Hopefully. So with the dilation, I don't know if your eyes get blurry. Your eyes will get blurry, but my eyes don't get blurry with the dilation. They just, what happens is your eyes get so big that it's just all the lights coming in. Just make sure you wear sunglasses and you should be fine. If you wear sunglasses, it will help reduce the brightness of everything around you, and then you should be fine. But yeah, you should. For me, it didn't cause any blurriness. It's not too bad either. Going to Sam's Club today to stock up the next couple of months, mostly chicken and whatnot. Interesting. All right, I'm going to go grab a drink. Round 3 complete. And And I got this tiny little section of this little color right here. It's the only thing I don't like about the color changing yarn like this is it does wonky color change, or wonky color changes in the pattern itself. All right, I will be right back. It'll be like literally probably 30 seconds. I will be back. He'll just look cool at work. You should be fine with indoor lighting. It's the sunlight that got me. Oof. The sunlight is what got me. Like I was like, ooh, that's bright. I have to show you guys something. So this is another thing my daughter was throwing away because it was just junk to her because she didn't like it anymore. She didn't want it. It was all wonky and wobbly. Like this center square right here caused it to be like this was almost too much stitching around the outside of it. So it was doing like one of those wavy numbers because this was, you know, tighter or smaller or whatever than the rest of it. So it was very like, yeah, anyway, I glued fabric to the back of it. And so now it lays nice and flat. And this is what I was gluing over the weekend. So it's not perfect by any means. I have some areas that I need to, and I didn't get quite, I didn't fix this part. So it's sticking out. It's fine. I plan on making something with this. So I'm going to basically fold the sides in. I got some fabric I gotta cut off too. So I'm going to seam it up. I gotta find some yarn to seam it up with. I might even have this yarn left. No, I gave this yarn to Steven, so I don't have the yarn anymore. So I'm gonna seam it up. I'm gonna seam it up here and down here. And then I'm going to fold this. Obviously I'm gonna fix all this fabric before, I get very far. And I'm gonna make a little purse pouch thing. I don't know why this is not staying. Like I was able to show somebody yesterday and I cannot get this to hold still. So it's going to be like a little pouch purse thing like this. And then there's going to be the back. And then I got some gold straps, gold chain straps, metal straps that I'm going to use for like a crossbody. Make a little thing out of her little square. She started to make that for a blanket. And then she just never put any more work onto it. So I was like, it's too cool. And I honestly was going to use it for the scraps. I was going to frog it out and use it for like a chain ball or something. At least you use up the yarn. But then I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could fold that into a thing. And I did. And then I was like, ooh, I'll line it with fabric first. And then I'll seam it up with the yarn. And then make a little purse pouch out of it. If she wants it, she can have it. If not, I'll use it. But I thought it would be a way to keep a piece of her work that she did, as kind of like an art piece, but also usable art. So, okay, round 4. All right, how many rounds of increase am I doing? So I can just keep going. Okay, so 5 rounds of increase. Because it says end of increase rounds after round 5. Okay. So I will do... Oh, and another thing I got over the weekend. I should be using it. I don't know why I'm not. Good morning, Arrow. Oh, falling out of my chair. So this is not a true boppy pillow by any means. But I used to have one of these, and I wish I would have kept it. But I went and bought myself a new one. But this one was like $20 or something like that on Amazon. And then I was like, I have to get a new cover for it because I didn't want the cover it came with. It was like polka dots all over, textured polka dots. I was like, I want that. And then I came across this one. I was like, it doesn't look like a baby pillow too much. And it's super cute beads on it and everything. And I'm like, heck yeah. So I got myself a pillow. Because I've been wanting to get one of these for the longest time, and I keep seeing Passionate Kelsey using hers, and I'm like, and then Mikey from the Crochet Crowd came out with a little thing, you know, talking about supporting your elbows and stuff, and so I was like, I really need to get one. I just need to break down and finally get one. So I did. I think I spent what you would on a boppy to get the cover, the extra covers, and the boppy pillow at the same time. Like, less than that. It was like $40 or something for the two things. Trust me, I can afford a boppy, but I ain't gonna spend the money on a boppy because one, I don't need to spend that much money on a pillow that, you know, just for the name. So I'm like, I'm gonna find deals if I can find deals. And I came across this bee one, and I'm like, heck yeah! I have everything bead out in this room. Bees and sunflowers. Yeah. So it is so cute. It is cute. I tried to make that work. It didn't work out too well. Okay, let's see. So Tuesday we're gonna do, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Tuesday is just, what do I have for Tuesdays usually? I think it's just stitch and chat. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do, I wish I could figure out a way to do it, but like name it to where work, you know, to work on a whip, put progress on a whip. Because like I was thinking I would work on my son's blanket tomorrow during the live. Excuse me. Bring his blanket and work on it. Oh, yes, Lisa, thank you. The phone bag, I did finish it. Well, minus tails. I did. I did write most of it down. So, and Erin has already said she will test it for me. I'm not 100% on the handle, or the strap, but it works. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it's, you know, all for good reasons. Get him healthy. So here is the crossbody. I hope I made it. I tried to fold this in half when I made the strap and went from shoulder to hip with it folded in half and even give it some stretch. So it may be a little long, but you can always make it shorter. I do have some tails I need to sew in. But there's the raised ripple foam bag. So I'll have to come up with a catchy little name for it. Oh wait, hold on. We called it the Ridgelicious something, foam bag or something. And so it has a drawstring style closure. Oh, I guess I gotta untie it. Somehow I got into a knot. How did that happen? I just undid it was just a bow. So it's just a drawstring closure. You can keep it like that if you want, or you just, you know, cinch it to where the phone stays. It's a pretty solid little piece too. Like the holes aren't terribly big at all, except for down here. Like you can see where my pinky's poking out, but that's, you know, there's holes like every once in a while. But like I made it to where I looked up online to see how big the biggest phone out there is, and I think it said it was like 4x6 or something like that, so slightly bigger than mine. Mine fits in here. There's about, it's the top of my phone is right here, and there's probably about that much right there, about an inch or so, inch and a half more width. And so like the phone, there's plenty of room in there for like a slim wallet if you wanted to throw your wallet in there with your phone. So there's the Ridgelicious phone bag, I guess. I don't remember who gave me the Ridgelicious name. Cutting grass while listening. I double-stranded it. I double-stranded it and only went through one skein of the yarn and then a little bit of the second. I barely used a second one. Good morning, Margaret and Stevon. You are on time for you. You are on time for the time you were meant to be here. Lisa, that you did? I couldn't remember if it was you. I mean, I was leaning towards you, Tank, Stevon, or Angela. One of you four. I just couldn't remember exactly who. Ridgelicious. The Ridgelicious. Man, it is almost hard to say that together. The Ridgelicious Ripple crossbody. I don't know. You did see a phone bag. A phone bag. I had that thing done on Friday. I worked on the strap and the top. Well, I had most of it done on Friday. The very top part and the strap is what I did on Saturday. Like, I basically had to here done on Friday. And then, actually, no, I had to add on to the top. So I had about right here. Had all this done Friday. And then I did this, and this on Saturday. So I am never going to get through this beanie. I keep squirreling. It's going to be a cute beanie, though. I think this is Retro Stripes. Red Heart Retro Stripes. Oh my gosh, yesterday we had storms, like not storms, but like rain in the morning till about 10. And then the afternoon was gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous outside. It was a little bit windy, but I was like, oh, this is so nice out here. I didn't realize how nice it was until late enough in the day because I was just doing stuff inside. That's the pattern from the blanket. Pattern from the blanket. Pattern for the bag? No, that was Rebecca gave me a challenge to do a one-stitch bag challenge where I take one stitch out of a jar and I have to somehow incorporate that one stitch into the bag. Try to make a bag with the one stitch. Obviously, I'm going to have to make the bag with some other stitches too, but like I have to at least use that stitch pattern. The stitch or stitch pattern. And I can't change it. I have to use it in there somewhere. And I'm not sure. Oh, Stevon. No, I know what you mean. Yes, it's very similar to the yes in the blanket that we did. Yes, now I know what you're talking about. Okay, I was like, took a second for my brain to think about to make the thought go through. 84, but it feels like 97 because of humidity. Yeah, that's the weird thing, Margaret, is we had all that rain yesterday morning, and by the afternoon, it was like almost like not quite dry, but like the humidity to me didn't feel humid. It was weird. Like I went outside and I'm like, whoo, this is nice. It was almost cool. I don't know what the temperature was because I never did look, but like it wasn't chilly cool, but it was like it was cooler than it had been because we've been in like the 80s, 90s, with feels like near 100, right? And so it just felt cooler than that, like significantly cooler. And I told my husband, it is nice out here. And he's like, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm like, really, dude? This is gorgeous. Like, if you're in the sun weed eating and mowing the lawn, it's going to be a little bit warmer. But I was like, in the shade, it was amazing. Yeah, no, Stefan, I think you're right. It's very similar to yeah. Except in the bag, the little crossbody, it uses a treble crochet and a double crochet. I think in the raised or the blanket, I did double front post doubles and doubles. You have heat advisories until Thursday. Oof. Yeah, I know. Like the temperature is about to dump at the end of the month. My husband saw something come across his feed somewhere on his phone that it's going to be like a historic, like 30 degrees below average in Texas and all the way down into Texas. Like, because I guess there's going to be like not a polar vortex, but like maybe a polar vortex? Something's going to dump a lot of cold air down on us by the end of the month over the next couple weeks or something. And it's going to be like 30 degrees below the average norm. So it'll be cold, basically. Fall weather in middle of August, basically. About a month early. But it's only going to last for a short time. I don't think it's going to be very long or something like that. So. But y'all never said what I should do with my patterns. Y'all never told me what I should do with my patterns. How I could store them. Oh, I think she has some yarn sewn in on this end because it's not coming out. Yeah, I think, I can't tell. Where is it at? Can't tell where it's being put in there. Okay. I think there is a tail sewn in right here. Yep, I think so. I just gotta figure out how to untangle all this. My. You've been trying to rewatch the live where you did the tutorial for the blanket swatch, and I keep hitting every live but the one I'm trying to get to. Oh goodness, you put yours in binders. I'm wondering if I should go buy a bunch of like little 1-inch ones because the big 2-inch ones are just too bulky and big. That's why I just didn't know if there was something that I'm missing that would be easier. No, it wasn't Monday or Tuesday. It was Wednesday, I believe. Monday we did. I don't remember what we did Monday, but Tuesday we did the scarf for Diana Marie, and then Wednesday we did the blanket. I have a little tail situation I gotta figure out here. Because it's keeping me from frogging at the moment. I gotta figure out where that's going. Right there. Where's my little needle at? I had a needle. Did I put it back? I don't see it there. Where did it go? Yeah, it was, I believe it was Wednesday we did the blanket. Yeah, hat. That hat. Okay, that's right. I did a hat. So Mondays are hats. Yay! Yeah, I put the square so you guys can see it behind me there. I am like floored at the support that I'm getting for it. Like Jax talked about it on her channel and she's already whipped up her 2 squares for it. Like I was like, whoa, that's cool. I feel honored and flabbergasted that so many people are partaking in this. And Lana is just beaming, y'all. This is so helping her. And I didn't even realize how much she needed it right now. Like, y'all, like she's been having a rough time lately, I guess. And so, like, this is like timely. And I did not do that because I had no knowledge of anything of whatever she was going through. Like, none. Didn't even know it until after it was all going. Then it came to fruition that, yeah, it was timely. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I love how God does that. He puts things in place for people when they need it the most. All right, now, come on, behave. Checking all the Mondays. It is making her so happy. I'm serious. She is like so excited. So excited. I love it for her. Okay, I might have to undo. What in the world? Why am I having to like undo all of this to get that to go? There we go. Okay. Good now. Big hug from all of us. I know. It's so awesome. I love it. Yeah, and I do have her address for anybody that does not have it and wants to send her squares. So just email me. Or if you can get a hold of her, you can always reach out to her and get it from her too. She won't mind giving it to you. Yeah, Andrew, it just floored me. Like, just the amount of support is just amazing. I love it. And the timing of it, I didn't realize how much it was needed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm on round 5. So I'm doing 3. Yep. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, double increase. 1, 2, 3. Lisa, round 5, you need to put. Actually, no, hold on. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, so round 2, I do the 2. Double crochet, single, and then increase in the next. And then this one I do stack single crochet, Yeah. Anna sent me such a cool message when I got her address. She's very overwhelmed in a good way. I know, that's what I'm saying. She's very like excited about it. So the stacked single crochet acts as your first double crochet. So round 3, you have your first double crochet, then your increase. Then you have your stacked single crochet. And then you only need 1 in the next, and then your increase. So you have, on round 4, you have 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then you do an increase. So you've got 1, 2, 3, then an increase on round 4. And it should just be 1, 2, and an increase. And then round 5, you want your first one and then 2 after that before your increase. So you just need to tweak your numbers. That's it. Just the round 4 where it says in the next 2 stitches, and then round 5 in the next 3. You just need to down those numbers just by 1. You didn't mess up. You just, you had the right increase in your head when you were typing it out. I know exactly what happened because I do the same thing. But you don't, yeah. The first double crochet, that chain 3 stacked single crochet, is your first one of your individual ones before you get to your increase. That makes sense. So that's just it. But other people, Marianne was able to make it. So but I think she knows how to increase. So like, I think that's why she, yeah. So yeah, no, you've got it right. It's just, yeah, the numbers just need to be tweaked by 1. That's it. Simple fix. I do it too. There's been some test patterns I've had Erin test for me, and I go, well, I meant to put it in there, but my brain and fingers just didn't, yeah. You probably glossed over it, Marianne, like I have been. It just hit me because I was like, if I do 1 and then 3, that's 4 double crochets before my increase, and I've only made it to the round where I should only have 3 before the increase, if that makes sense. So round 5 or round 6, if you were to do another round of increase, that's when you would have 4 double crochets before your increase. So I've made it to the increase where it's 1, 2, 3 increase, 1, 2, 3 increase on the 5th round, because you've got your 12, then your 2 in each one, and then you do 1 and then an increase, and then you do 2 and then an increase, and then 3, and then, so yeah, you probably glossed over it like I did, where you read it and knew what she meant and just did it. That's why I have to slow myself down when I'm like reading or testing patterns. And we're not testing, we're but in a way I guess we're testing for her. But also I hope we didn't rush you to get this out, Lisa. But no, it's a great pattern. I think you just did what we all do. Just kind of, yeah, just we knew what we meant. We meant what we knew and knew what we meant. No, it's you did great. I mean, the pattern is well written. It's very clean too. There's not a lot of like, oh no, hook almost down. It landed in my lap, thankfully, precariously about to fall off on the floor. See, I almost did too many. Hopefully I'm not going to make this too small. You had put it off for the summer. Cool. So yeah, I mean, it's not a mess up, Lisa. It's just, yeah. You typed it up the way you meant it for. I've done it. I've done the same thing. I can't remember what it was that I completely missed a whole step in something I had Erin. And okay, here's an example. She tested a bag for me recently, and um, she missed she missed a whole row, and not because of her, but because I legitimately had left it out of the instructions of the bag pattern, and so she did exactly as the pattern called for. I was like, oops, I forgot. I literally forgot an entire row in the pattern, and so she made it through the whole pattern without doing that one row, and I was like, oops. Oh, I have yours printed too, Marianne. It's right here in my pile. So yeah. I have yours up next in the query. In the print query. Yep. We can do yours next week. That's Marianne's. So when we come next Monday, I will put the link up for people to grab yours if they haven't grabbed it already. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I felt it was so bad that she thought she'd messed up or something because she was looking at my picture of my bag and was like, it looked like mine was taller or had like an extra row or something. It did. It just wasn't in the pattern. So she fixed it for herself. And I'm like, oopsies. The whole thing not in there. So this bag right here, see if I can get it without like knocking anything over. This bag right here, she just tested for me. So I will be releasing this pattern soon. So she pretty much worked it out and missed an entire row. I don't know what it was now off the top of my head. It was something up here at the top. It was literally the top. So that is the Blessed Beach bag, I believe. Actually, no, I think I've already released it because she went ahead and tested it for me. So she's amazing. She's like my new bestie. Good morning, Miss Rita. Someone needs to reach out and find Miss Grammy Rita. Like, we need to figure out if she's doing okay. Hopefully, like, was she dealing with the wildfires? Was she near all that? I can't remember. I can't remember if she was messing with not messing with, but you know what I mean, the smoke and all that. Wasn't her and Lana that were always like comparing because they lived not far from each other or something? I need to find out if she's doing okay. I'm sure she'll be back around when she has time. That's what I'm saying, Mary. You probably just glossed right over and didn't realize it. Yeah. But I am really like, when it comes to testing, that's just how I am. I'm like, I do as the pattern says, and if it says to do this, and then I'm like, oh, but I think she meant this, so. I did the bag call. She didn't make it yet, so hopefully. Yes, and good luck, Lisa, with your appointment, if you haven't left already. Or if you have it later on today. Okay. So I finished the increase. I really hope I'm making this big enough. It fits over the crown of my head. I have been making bags though. I haven't stopped making bags. Okay, so round 6. So double, half double, not double. 10 a.m., 1 p.m. Eastern. I don't either, Melissa. Like I'm just worried about her. Like I'm sure everything's. I want to say I'm sure everything's fine because, and we're just, but at the same time, we just, when you haven't heard from somebody, you just kind of want to make sure they're okay. Like I haven't seen her anywhere on anybody's channels. So, half double crochet. Half double. I mean, the only thing I can think of is to email her. Because I have her email from having dealt with her with the dib sale and things. So I can try and email her and see if she responds to it, just to be like, hey, we just want to check on you, make sure everything's all right. If if you need anything, reach out to us. So I'll try to remember to do that today. I will try to remember. I feel kind of bad ripping this little sweater thing out, but I figured instead of trying to throw it out, I might as well repurpose the yarn into something. I'm excited for this little pouchy bag thing that I'm making. I ordered some chain handles, strap thingies off of Amazon. I got one where it's just a plain gold one. And then there was another one in the same listing, but it was a different like color, so to speak, where it had, or another variation or option, whatever you want to call it, where it has like a pleather piece woven into the strap as well, and it's a white one. So I was like, well, I got both because they were inexpensive for a set of 4. It was like $9 for a set of 4 straps, 4 different size straps for each one. So I got both. I figured for that amount of money for 8 sets of straps, ranging from hand clutch type thing to a crossbody length. So that way I can see, which option I like better with the little thing that I'm making. I just got to figure out what yarn I want to attach it to, like seam it up with. I might just use some of this because it's so colorful that adding this into it, I don't think it would matter. And I think it would look cool. It would add to it. It would add to it. I think I'm going to do what's called the zigzag join. I like the zigzag join, the way it looks. Yeah, I'll try to do that, Melissa, after the live is over. I'll try to email her and see if I can get a response from her. And then if I do, I'll let you guys know what I hear from her. Or maybe she'll pop in and say, hey, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm doing well. So, So Fridays, I was thinking of keeping it, the whole like laid back, relaxed atmosphere that we do, but like calling it yay, it's Friday. Let's finish finish whip Friday or something like that. And so I'm going to bring on whips that I need to tie in tails. So things, something, if it has just a little bit of finishing touch on it, that I'm going to bring it on and finish it. So I'm going to try and bring things on to finish. There may be times where I don't have things to 100% finish on the live, but I maybe work towards finishing. So I might do that too. Since 8/8. Yeah, I was going to try an email because I don't know if she checks her. Yeah, I'm currently working on the Easy Ribs and Ridges beanie by Lisa. Friday finishing flourishes. You always come up with those awesome names. Because right now I have, yay, it's Friday. I just want to add on to it. But basically, utilize it as a day to finish whips with you guys, you know? All right, round 7. So let's see. Insert half double crochet, third loop. First stitch. Each stitch around. Do 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 do. Finally finishing Fridays. Finally finishing, because like I have this bag that's sitting on here. They still haven't put the strap on. However, the bag for that I made as a commission for someone, I need to get that finished today, so I can get it in the mail before Friday. Because I don't want to be finishing it on Friday to mail it out in a week. It needs to be mailed out ASAP. Because it's been a hot minute. I should have had it mailed out before I left for my trip. Alliterations or your go-tos for naming things. Same here. Like there's something about alliterations that just, well, and one, they flow. You know, they just, for some reason with our brains, they just flow well. Most of the time. I have to admit, I've never heard of the other word, portmanteaus. Portmanteau. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So anyway, that's what's going on around here. Wednesdays, I was actually thinking of keeping it our workout Wednesday, but calling it Knit Whip Workout Wednesdays. Possibly. I don't know how much into knitting I'm actually going to get. I've attempted yet again to start knitting. Actually, I know how to knit. I've made knitted projects before a long time ago. And in the last year, I've attempted at least twice to start making a knitted double-stranded knitted, a chunky knitted beanie, basically double-stranded beanie by Passionate Kelsey. Oh, tutorials. Okay, gotcha. Portmanteau. Okay. I did not realize that. Huh. I have to be honest, I don't remember ever hearing about that until just now. I learned something new today. My day is done. Check. I can check out for the rest of the day. I learned something new. Right? When you learn something new, your day's done, right? Oh, come on. I'm never going to finish this beanie. I'm too distracted this morning, apparently. Too distracted. Portmanteau. Yeah. Don't recall hearing about that in my English classes growing up. But maybe I did. I just completely 100% blocked it out because it was just so. No, I'm joking. I honestly don't. It doesn't sound familiar at all to me. You know, doing this half double crochet in the third loop is almost got a rhythm to it, just like the knotted stitches. The knotted half double, the knotted single. I haven't tried the knotted double crochet though. I wonder if that's what that would even look like. The knotted half double, I think, is I like the knotted half double and the knotted single because I've done them both now in very large projects for both. Oh, I can't wait to be able to show you guys the one. I just can't yet until it's, you know, until it's released. Okay. Round 7 again. All right, so chain 1. That round goes pretty quick. That's what I'm saying. It has like a rhythm to it. And when you know where it's at, you just kind of can keep going. Sometimes there's some slippage, but you haven't tried any of the knotted stitches? I plan to try to make a bag or something with a knotted stitch in it. I just need to figure out how to make it and make the sides of the bag not grow 1,000 inches bigger than the base. I might try it in the round. Like, I mean, not in the round, but like instead of doing like a rectangle, doing a round, like a circle construction. And see if I, you know, make like a drawstring type bag or tote or something where it's a round bag versus anything else. Because like I feel, because I know with the knotted stitches, it goes like, instead of what you want it to go up like this, the knotteds go like this. Like the base stays flat, but like the sides go out. I can't make my hands do that, but like you keep the base flat, but then your sides are like they push out because of how wide the stitch gets. It's a great stitch for things. So I've made an entire almost twin size blanket with the knotted half double crochet. Well, those who got it before you added. Yeah, so when she pushes out an update, I don't know how it works, but you should get like an email or something, say something's been updated, and you can just go re-download the pattern and print it off. So you should, at least on Etsy, you have to, or is it Ravelry? One of the two, I think it's Ravelry, that you actually have to say update previous buyers of new pattern update or whatever. I don't know how Ko-Fi does that. If it emails you and says, hey, something, I know it'll email you when you've updated something on your shop for your customers or your followers, but like it should push out something, because I have had to do that for some of my patterns before where I've had to update it. So you should be able to get something. If nothing else, you just go back into your Ko-Fi and go to the thing that you bought, and it should, in theory, when you go to re-download the pattern again from the link that you get when you buy it, it should, in theory, give you the newest, if any, update to it version. Oh, you don't have to do that. You don't have to repurchase it. It should push out to people that have already bought it a new update. But Thursdays, we're definitely going to keep doing Tunisian. I honestly thought about making Tuesdays and Thursdays Tunisian. I just haven't decided what I want to do for Tunisian other than continue working on my projects that I've already got going. I was talking with Erin last night, and I am on the fence with some projects. Like, I'm just getting to the point of frustration that I just want less projects to have on the hook. I don't want to have 10 plus whips. I want to have, well, okay, let me change that. I want to have less blanket whips on my thing. And so I've got 1, 2, 3 blankets that are so close to being done that once they're done, I'll have only my kid's blanket left on my whip list. I just want to get down to where most of my whips aren't big projects like ponchos, blankets, you know, things like that. I want to get my whip list down to where I have like, all I have left are tails on this to finish, or I have a strap that'll take me 5 minutes to put on this to finish. You know, like bags and things, bags and scarves and hats and beanies and amigurumis and things like that. That's what I want on my whip list, where I don't care if I have a few of those going at the same time. And so I've got a Tunisian project, my flower bouquet, that I'm only like a third of the way, not even a third, I'm like a quarter of the way through it. I'm not even halfway through it yet, and I'm still working on it. And I'm actually thinking about frogging it. And she made a good point. I can always remake it down the road if I want to. So I think I'm going to frog it for now. I'm going to just frog it, Melissa. I still need to make that t-shirt for you. See, that's the other thing that's on my list of things to do is these t-shirts. I just keep not dragging my feet, but like just, you know, doing other things, and then time and life goes by. You're on TikTok. TikTok. Oh, okay. She won't, it doesn't have a picture yet, Stefan. She will update it with she's going to do some updates to the document itself and put the picture in it later this evening. She works during the day, so, to make the jar of stitches in the bust stash. Oh, and that's the other thing I still need to bring back is that bust the stash series. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I got to get some of these whips. Just, I feel like that's part of why I'm not doing the jar is I'm trying to get these bigger whips out of the way first. You're a frogger. Been slow going as I still am nursing. You're short for most of this. Mine's actually not bothering me this morning. I can still feel it a little bit, but it's there. That needs... No, I know. The 3 blankets I have done that I have are all wands patterns. I just need to finish them so I can actually have something to share. Let's see. What did you post? Ooh. That's awesome. Another C to C in the granny stitch. Nice. Like it. Love it. And in puzzle. Yeah, I wanna make one of those shirts. Just frog it. Just frog it. And there were some other ones I did too. Finish It Friday is for that. Yep. That's why I want to do that for Lisa, is to finish the projects. Like, I want to do all these beanies and, like, you know, this thing's going to be a small beanie. I think this is going to be one of those small, like, they call them those skull cap beanies, where they're just kind of like, you know, just almost for show than they are for warmth. You said you're on an app. Oh. Oh, what's it say? Cross my legs the other way. No desire. That's fine. The rest of us will make the C2Cs. I haven't made one in forever. I don't remember the last one I made. Some a couple years, like a year or two ago, I made my most recent C2C. All right, let's see. I got to turn the page on my pattern. I'm at the point that I don't know what to do next. I got to turn the page. Or not turn it. Go to the last page here. Round 9. Oh. This page won't go down. Pardon the noise of the paper there. Yeah. I have and see, that's the thing, is I have a poncho. I have a poncho and the Tunisian flower bouquet blanket. Those two I want to possibly frog for now. I don't know. See, the thing is the poncho I'm like also really close to being done with. It's not Frizzy's poncho. Frizzy's poncho I'm still working on. Like, I have it literally right here underneath my desk so I can work on it when I'm at my desk. 2 C2Cs going right now, but the other one I have not touched in a couple months. And see, that's the thing with this Tunisian flower bouquet and the poncho. I haven't touched in a long time. Several weeks, if not a couple months. I don't know how long it's been since I did the Tunisian one. So, heading to the eye doctor. Well, good luck with your appointment. I don't. I need to stop, but I need something to put my feet on because for some reason I got to cross them. I don't know why. All right, so now I'm going to do a stack single in the third loop. See, I need to pay attention. All right, so we're going to reach around here, find my third loop, which is trying to evade me, and do my stack single, insert double crochet. Okay, so another third loop around, except it's a double crochet instead of a half. This looks cool in this yarn, and you know, it's a red heart. But you know what's funny though? I think this has been washed, so that's why it's softer. It's still kind of rough because I don't dry it. I air dry my stuff, so I think that's why it's. You know, Marianne, I was just thinking about that the other day. I need something to put my feet up on, but like the boxes, the totes that I have under my desk are just too tall. So I was actually thinking of maybe trying to make a poof. Like a foot loofah, not a loofah, a foot ottoman thing. Like a poof ottoman. But it needs to be like super like like not where it like sinks when I put my feet on it. Because why is it when you go to put your feet on something like a pillow or whatever, it's like your feet become 100 pounds and it just like sinks to the bottom of whatever it is you put it on. Unless it's like an ottoman that's made with sturdy furniture, piece wood and things inside it. So maybe, you know, I am familiar with making a square. So what I could do is make a piece, a square, you know, that I would have to sew up around and get myself a cube foam piece and just seam my piece around it. Helpful to use stitch markers to mark your corner so you know where to do the increase. You know, I haven't put one on my channel yet, but I know if you're familiar with One the Yarn At, he has a granny square tutorial on his channel that you can go check out. I haven't put one on mine yet. Might be some time before I do that. A Rubik's Cube pillow to put under your desk. So if you guys remember, do you guys remember the Crafty plushie that I made? The giant Crafty plushie? I made him cubular. He is very much a cubular Minecraft cube shaped plushie. Like, he's not round. He is definitely got his corners. And that's because I used squared off foam cushion foam pieces inside him. So that's what I was thinking. Just basically making his head all over again, but make it in a bigger size that I can actually use for a footrest. Not sure what to do with round 10. Oh, front post cross double crochet. Whoa, Lisa, man, you throwing in those stitches. Let me get to round 10. I'm only on round 9. Let me get there and I'll figure it out. But I'm guessing that's front post crossed double crochets. So you just do a front post around, like you skip over one. Oh, so you need to, okay, when you, oh no, it's an extended, okay, so you need EX instead of X. So it needs to say extended is EX. Put EX. And you need that for your special stitches, add that to your pattern. Put under here special stitches, like the ones that like that people may be unfamiliar with. Explain how to do that. How you go about the steps to do the extended double crochets. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Diana Maria. Man, someone's having an issue with the toaster up there. Beep, 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 beep. Wrote it down. Yeah, I think extended is EX, because if you put X, to me, that's what I saw was cross double crochets. Look at this. Isn't this cool looking? Like, I love how it's like fading. Your pattern works fabulous with this yarn. Now, you can definitely see the ridge or the fault line, but that's okay. I don't care. It looks awesome sauce. Sometimes you just don't. Hey, you never know. Go check him out over there. He may be the one person that just makes it click for you. You can show how when you get to it. Front post extended double crochet. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, it's a front post extended. Yeah, this is retro stripes, I believe. Isn't it? Isn't this retro stripes? I know it's red heart. This is yarn. Yeah, I'm almost positive it is, because yeah, it's the same stuff I have over here. Parts of Nebraska were affected by the flooding, but where I'm at, not so much. We're supposed to get some more rain this week, though, so you just want to learn how to do. Well, he's definitely a good one to go to. He's got a whole Stitch Academy. I've got like maybe a handful on my channel, so you can check them out though. I think I've got like the single, the half double, the foundation half double, maybe. I've got some random ones on my channel. You know, I should be promoting my own stuff, but I don't mind promoting other people and sending y'all to other people. Like when it comes to like Tunisian, MDL crochet all the way. I am not confident enough yet to teach anything Tunisian. Maybe the simple stitch. Maybe the foundation stitches, maybe, but like the extra ones, the more, the extra step ones, I don't know. My goodness. Toaster is just like, not directly, Diana, not directly. I've not been directly affected by anything with storms because the dome over us seems to, you know, everything bumps off of it. And that's just a figurative speech. It's just we jokingly call the skies over our city a dome because it seems like everything literally just goes boop. Or it starts and it comes this way and it just kind of like skirts over the top of us or the bottom. Yeah, there's some really nasty flooding going on. Okay, round 10. This is the one Sunita was asking about. Okay, so I'm going to do my stack single crochet. I only have a half an hour to get the rest of this beanie done. It's a new pattern, so. All right, so front post, extended double crochet in the next. Okay, so you do a front post. You go from the front to the back, come back around to the front, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So an extended double crochet, but just doing a front post. So front post, and then we do pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 2. Oh my gosh, I just switched to the next color on my my retro stripes here. I don't know. I can't get it. The orange. Ugh. But no flooding that you know of. Oh, I'm running out of yarn. I need to figure out where my yarn, where the next strand starts. Hold on. Because it literally just ran out. I just pulled out the edging around the inside here. So I'm going to go with one of the sleeves because they both have the orange. No, this one does. All right, so I just got to find where she sewed it in. She cuts her stuff so small too. There's a knot right here, so I know it goes in somewhere. I just can't figure out where it's going. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Yeah. This is Red Heart Retro Stripes, which I believe is still available as a yarn that you can find. You guys talking about C2Cs made me realize I have one where I'm on the decrease for a square blanket. I'm completely forgot about. Now I have to find where to put it. Yes, find it, because if you're on the decrease, that means you're like, that's like the best part of the blanket when you're on the decrease, because like it gets less and less and less every row you do. Undoing these tail sew-ins and knots is definitely slowing me down. Slowing me down. Like the texture. I know, right? I need to remember that extended front post double crochet. Actually, does it still give you the ridge? Yeah, it still gives you the ridge. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this. I'm going to tie these two ends together. I might have a very stark change at this point, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to be okay. Oh, my kid actually shut the butter dish. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. My husband, like, for some reason, when he gets that butter dish out and gets him some butter, he leaves the knife in the butter dish just sitting there all day. Until I come along and see it and go, ugh, and I shut it. So we use a dish that has a lid on it that you have to like clamp down the four sides. Oh, I found the needle I was looking for. And he does not do that. He just leaves it there. I know, right? I've been trying to go through and look around for all my different whips. I just am getting. I don't want to have as many anymore. Like, I want to start all the things and will continue to start all the things, but I don't want to have, like, I just don't want these big whips anymore sitting around waiting to get done. And then I put like a rounder row onto it and then move on to the next new thing and then come back to it another several weeks, months later and put another rounder row on it. So it's like, the Tunisian flower bouquet, I think I'm just going to frog it. And someday down the road, maybe make it again if I want to. This is going to be a small beanie. It's going to be small, but it's awesome. I had to remind myself, extended double crochets. Yeah. There's just minor, tiny little grammatical things. Not even grammatical, just, I mean, those are a few things I've come across in your pattern, Lisa. Like, it's a well-written pattern. So don't beat yourself up. You did good. You did good. You did good. I don't know why I feel like I have to repeat myself so much. Fill the awkward silence, probably. But that's just it. I'm almost positive I have to put 12 wedges into it, and I've only done 3. So I'm either 3 of 9 done or 3 of 12 done. I don't know. Either way, I still got a lot of work left to put on it. It's easy and simple. It's just, I also have 2 shawls that I want to finish. So I want to finish my Pandemonium New Friend shawl, and I want to finish my bee's knees because it is, oh my gosh, I love the bee's knees one. I don't know why I haven't finished it yet because I'd love to wear it, but I can't wear it until it's finished. I'm almost positive though that the extended is typically abbreviated with EX, but I could be wrong too. So, yep, I'm about to change to pink. Oh, you're fine. I could be wrong though too. Your garden is done. Now you just can sit down now. Yay! Sit and relax. Garden work is done. Change into the pink. well, corally pink, whatever this is. It's kind of like a bright coral pink. Almost kind of a neon-y. I don't know, I would almost count this as I would almost count these as neons. It looks like a, oh, I love this hat. It's a rainbow hat. Y'all know who's probably going to claim this in my house. My youngest loves his rainbows. If he sees me working on this, he might steal it. He might steal it. Hello, me, Maudie. Sunita, can you remind me? Because I keep forgetting to go to your channel to look. But, like, how do you do these front posts without leaving that ridge behind it? Like, I could have sworn you did a hat or something that did that you did that on. You figured that out with. You and Jax or something. Or maybe Jax did it. I don't know. Maybe you can remind me. There's a way to do these front posts without leaving this ridge behind it. Usually just say ESC, extended single crochet. So for dollar, I would use EDC. You have to find a project to make now you finished your blanket. That blanket turned out amazing. It really makes me want to do a tapestry. Because I like C2C, but like I almost would rather do a tapestry where I use either a single crochet method or I use the knotted half double crochet method. And I need to put those flag patterns out, those flag charts out. I made almost the entire year of flags. Okay, so help me out. What could I make for an August flag? August is one of the months, August and September. Maybe not September, but more or less August. I don't know. I see September as back to school, even though a lot of kids go back to school in August. But what like pictures would you put on a flag for August? And I apologize for those of you that have birthdays in August, but like, like December I put Christmas. January I put some sort of wintry thing. February I put a lovey-dovey for Valentine's. March I do green luck of the Irish type stuff. April Easter. May I do kind of a springy thing. June I did kind of a summery thing. July I did a 4th of July thing. So I have almost all of them out there. I just got to figure out August and September's or whatever. Yeah, the X makes me think of the cross too. Those are not neons, but they are too muted, so they would be pastels. Really? I don't know. They feel kind of bright to me. Maybe they're pastel neons because they're very bright colors in person. Yes, the garden flags. I have almost all of them done for the year. I just don't have all of them made up. It was the May, June ones I didn't ever get out. I did the February one and the March one are on my channel. Bright sun for August heat. Show an egg frying on the sidewalk. Oh, you sent Jules. Thank you. Beach, ocean, beach chair, and umbrella. See, I did that for June, I think, for my picture. You only have the February. Where can I get the others? I don't remember seeing them on Ko-Fi. I haven't put them on Ko-Fi. I want to put them out as a bundle so that people can purchase the whole year of bundle as a bundle. Jeez. Cat has to jump down when she goes up the stairs. She's already up there. You associate it with trips. So there is round 10. So now I just have to repeat basically the last 4 rounds here. 6 through 10, 5 rounds. All right, 6 was the half double crochet round. So chain 1. Yeah. Yep. I'm just really slow at getting stuff out there, and I apologize for that, guys. Like, I appreciate you guys being so patient with me, or impatiently patient with me, anxiously patient with me, whatever you want to put on it. I appreciate y'all to the moon and back more than you know, actually. More than that. I appreciate y'all more than you could probably put a quantity to. Here, I'll show you guys let's see if I can find it. Mom's Crochet. Let's see, garden flags. So I have January, February, March, April, May, June. I don't have one done for July, but I have a flag that I made. July, so I need July, August, September, October, and November. I still have 5 flags I have to do a pattern for. Okay, so this is what I did for May. Let me pull it up. Hold on. This is the... You want to learn more from me. That's so cool. Screen share. Actually, hold on. Let me figure out if I can show this without the numbers on the sides. Yeah, I'll just show it real fast. So this is what I have for May. That's the image I have for May right now. So I mean, oh, I thought I had a beach one. Let me see. Garden flags. Oh yeah, so the June one is my beach one. Here, I'll show you the June one real quick. Here, let me show you June before you give me ideas. So that's the June one. A VW bug with a suitcase on top. VW bug with a suitcase on top. Let me write that idea down. August. Yeah, so July through November are the 5 months that I still have to put something out for. Or come up with an idea. VW bug. I don't know if I'll be able to draw that. Suitcase on top. So, Miss Rita, this is what I have so far on the colors that you gave me for the blanket. So I've got my pink, and then I got purple going. So when I get close to finishing the purple, I'll come back and ask you guys for another scrap color. Like I said, I am not getting this beanie done by the end of this life. Because I keep stopping. I think this beanie can be done in about an hour if I focused on it. I just haven't focused. But also I have been undoing knots in the yarn. So that has slowed me a bit. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, no, I have a flag that I made for October, November. I don't do Halloween, so I'll do like fall type stuff for that. I mean, I could come up with something Halloween-y for those that want Halloween, but for me, I don't celebrate Halloween, so I would do like pumpkins, like make it fall, but Halloween-ish, you know. There's a turkey and some leaves. I'll have to pull out my flags and show them to you guys that I have done. So November and July, I have a flag done and made to put out on my flag thingy. I just I didn't make a stitch fiddle pattern for them. They're literally just made up. They're C2C patterns that I made up. That are just color changes at certain places to make them make images. Accent gets bad when you like less than you don't like. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep track of individual ones, so I feel like I might just do it in one bundle. I mean, it's not going to be all that expensive, to be honest. It's, you know, it's going to be worth, and plus, like I said, I try to put out images for things that are, yes, related to the theme of the month or the holiday or whatever that's that in that month, but like I try to make it, you know, not like, I don't know, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to go for. Give the pumpkin a witch's hat and a broom. I'm going to finish this round. I'm going to grab my flags because I'm going to show you guys the flags if I can find them quick enough. If I can't find them within like about a minute or two, then I will look for them later and show them tomorrow. But I'm not finishing this hat anyway by the end of the live, so just gonna, I'll get it finished before tomorrow. All right, let me go see if I can find these things real fast. That's not them. I thought they were in there. So, all right, for January, this is my January pattern. I even gave this one's actually been outside too. I even gave the scarf some fringe. Some like 3D fringe to it. So there's January. These have actually spent time outside, so they're really stretched out from the wind. This is February's, backwards. It's February's pattern. This is March. I didn't make one for April to hang up. I didn't have one for May, didn't have one for June. This is my July one that I made. It's just a C2C pattern, and then I found this like star border that you make these like little star dangly pieces. So that's why I haven't put this one out as a pattern, because I don't know how to, like, I don't even remember how I did this at this point. So I got to come up with a new July one. And then the October, November one that I came up with for my flagpole, before I started doing the other garden flags with the C2C pattern was the pumpkin, this pumpkin. Can't really see the stem of the pumpkin very well, but this is a C2C pattern with the pumpkin. And then the first flag I officially did as a chart was this one. But then I redesigned how I did the top, so the top isn't the same anymore. And this one was super long. But this was my Christmas one. It was Christmassy without being Christmas. So I had the red and green, but yeah, this is my Christmas one. This is December's. So those are my flaggy flags. But that December one is what started the charts. The C2C ones I won't put patterns out for because like I said, I don't remember those, but like the chart pattern ones I have charts for. And so and I used knotted half double crochets to make those. So that's what most of these are made with, is the knotted half double to make this, which I really like doing. So, and it's reversible, so you could see it on both sides. So I tried to make an image that was reversible too. So like I said, I gotta work on the rest of them and get those out. All right, let's see. Round 7 is the 3rd loop. Oh, I need to chain one first. There we go. First one is a little tight. I left my pillow over there. I figured for a few, it won't hurt nothing. So yeah, I have those out there in the world. I was offering them, as patterns to people, and so now I'm going to put them up as a bundle set so that you can buy them all together. And then I might put them up individually. It just takes a lot of work to put the things up. So like, if I put them up individually, that's 12 separate entries plus the bundle. Like, that's 13 separate entries. And on Ravelry, that's a lot of steps. And Etsy's a little bit better with the amount of steps, but then it's Etsy. Scanning the pic of the C2C ones. Amazon. Let me get you the link to the one I got because it wasn't that expensive. It was cheaper than buying the Boppy pillow. And then there's one that's actually designed specifically for crocheters and knitters, but like it's even more expensive. It's like in the $100. I'm like, no, thank you. Not for a pillow that will do the same thing, but cheaper. It's a nursing pillow. $25 is all I spent on my pillow. Copy link. There you go. There's the link to the pillow. August family picnic and barbecue cookout. I'm just trying to think what kind of like images to put for August. I don't know, to be honest. August is one of those months that I just kind of gloss over. It's always the beginning of the next school year, kind of, for me, or for us. Like, but see, the thing is we don't really get started on anything until September. Like the dance schedule doesn't start till after Labor Day. So like when it comes to August, it's just really kind of like it's one of those odd months where it's just like the end of the summer before school, but it's still summer until the end of September. And, I don't know. I don't know what to think of when I think of August. That might be the case, Stefan, but I'm like, for $25, I would rather spend the $25 than $100. And this has this foam in it that I can throw in the dryer and reinvigorate it and make it plump again. So, yeah, I don't know what I would put for August. That one I'm on the struggle bus with. I think for September, I would just do like ABC 1, 2, 3, kind of back to school type stuff. August, I just don't know. Oh, there's another knot. It just immediately switched to back to the yellow. So it went from pink to yellow. Boom, right there. A leaf for August. I guess I could put a sunshine. Somebody said a sun, make a sunshine type thing. I want super simple, you know. So the VW bug with the suitcase on top, a sunshine, those are easy ideas. That one I made up for May with the flip flops, or those two. That's a lot of color changes in it, but they're not too bad. I guess for September I could do like a hello fall. You know what I might do? Maybe I'll do like a sunshine and like school stuff or something for the August, because that's when kids typically go back to school, around August. Or a sunflower, I like that too. And then for September, I could do a like just hello fall or something. I could do like a, you know, fall thing. Sunflower sunshine on a rainy day. So I guess I still need to come up with an April one too. I thought I had an April one. Maybe I didn't come up with an April one yet. But that's an Eastery one. I was trying to figure out how to do Easter without doing, but do like spring and Easter, you know. Make my own Easter one for me, and then have a springy one for those that don't celebrate Easter. It does have a lot going on. So that's why I was like, but I'm also, yeah, I'm trying to make the images simple. So, you know, give you some simple ones, give you some, a little bit, you know, a little bit challenging, a little bit more challenging. It's just color changes is all it is. To change to make the image. It's 9:30. Ugh, man. Feeling lazy today. I'm feeling super lazy today. All right, so I have gotten that far on the hat. So I just started round 6. I just finished the second repeat of round 6. So I've got to do 7, 8, 9, 10, and then do the final round, and it should be done. It should be done. I think it will be. So, ooh, April, a tulip. Or flowers, yeah. I thought I had one with tulips in it. Where did that tulip one go? I do have one with tulips in it. Hold on. It's my April one. Yep, I already made that one. I just don't know where it's at. I think it might be upstairs, maybe. I do have one for April. Here, I'll show you real fast, and then I'll get off of here. This is my April one. I already made it, so it's just somewhere around here. I don't remember where. Yep, I did 2 tulips and a bee. So that's my April does. I do have one for April. Okay. Now you want to go buy that color? It's awesome. Usually you can find the 3 packs on Amazon for around $12 of this stuff. So turned out awesome sauce. So yeah. All right. Well, I am going to get off of here and get some school done with the kiddo and then finish the beanie. And then next Monday we will do Mary Ann's beanie. So if you don't have her pattern already, it's on her Ko-Fi. But I will share it again. I will share Mary Ann's pattern again on Monday, so that if you want to, you can just wait till then and grab it then. So yeah, I will see you guys. Hello, Izzy. Goodbye, Izzy. I will see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. And don't forget, you are all somebody to somebody, and I hope you feel the love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Someone's blocking the fan, maybe.